I speculate that if we all work together, we can pretend like I'm not in the middle of a hair crisis and that I don't have the makeup skills of a 2-year-old child. Yeah, that's not my calling. Welcome to my life as a crazy bug lady. Today I'm really excited to bring you this video because I think that it could be really helpful for people who want to get into pet bugs but don't really know which way to go. Maybe you're a little bit scared and you want to help get yourself out of that fear, or maybe you just like want to get something, you don't know where to start. I think I have some good things that are going to help you out, and I hope that you'll stay tuned. Please like, please subscribe, please just tell your grandma that I'm your friend and that it would make you really happy if they would watch my videos. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think so. Let's jump into today's video, which is going to be 5 pet bugs that cannot harm you. And of course, that's all within reason, because anything with a mouth can bite. I mean, honestly, my pet that bites me the most is my cat. I know a lot of people can be nervous about getting into spiders or scorpions because, you know, they can bite, sting, pinch, do things to you that will cause you pain. They do have venom, and for some people, that's out of their comfort zone. And that's totally fine. It's all fine. It's all good. But if you want to get into pet bugs and you want something that has no ability, well, very small ability to hurt you, then keep watching because I think I have some things for you. Gosh, that was weird. Let's start. So I decided that I was gonna put them in order from least creepy, least intimidating, least likely to make you think it's gonna hurt you. I don't know. Creepiest, least creepy to creepiest. Something like that. You'll see. I think you'll get it. I think it'll make sense. Without further ado, let's talk about number 1. Number 1 is going to be the, oh gosh, praying mantis. I have 2 here to show you. This here is a giant Asian mantis. It is actually a baby from one of my larger mantises that I bred myself. So as you can see, he's chilling and he's pretty cute. And then the second one that I brought to show you is a little baby orchid mantis, because who doesn't love a baby orchid mantis? I hope this is like kind of focused. And now I picked mantises to be the first animal I talk about today because 1, they are cute, especially something like an orchid mantis is adorable. They're colorful, they're amazing. They don't really give you any kind of like a creepy vibe or like a weird vibe or like a wants to bite you kind of vibe. So that's why I think that they're a great pet bug for if you want something that you know can't really hurt you. And now they do have these front arms that I hope you can see. And these are the Raptor Arms in the front. And they do have the ability to grab with these arms. And it can be kind of an unpleasant thing. However, they're very unlikely to do this to you. And the only time that I've ever been grabbed by one of my mantises is when I confused it when I was feeding it, or when I grabbed its container and wasn't watching out. And it's happened maybe twice, and I totally deserved it, and it didn't hurt at all, just felt like a little pinch. And that's pretty much the worst that they can do to you. Their mouths really aren't going to do any damage. They're not really going to bite you. I haven't heard of anyone having issues with biting from mantises. But yes, they are cute. They are adorable, and they're not going to hurt you. I wish you could see the facial expression on this one because it is so cute. He's looking at you. Ah, we love you. Where are you? Ah! Wow. I hope you like number 1. Now, number 2 is one that I don't see too many people talking about as far as having them as pets, but I think they're totally awesome and everyone should have them. And they're something that can't really hurt you. In fact, they'll probably make you think that you hurt them. Let me explain. Number 2 on my list is the blue death feigning beetle. And here's one right here. He's being a little bit dramatic, was just pretending to be dead, but now it's moving around a little bit. Oh, don't fall. But yes, these guys have really teeny tiny little beetle mouths, and they're not likely to bite you. They have no other mechanism to harm you, as they are simply a beetle. If anything, they are going to pretend to be dead and probably make you wonder if you did something wrong, but in reality, they're just feigning death because that's what they do. They are really easy to take care of and easy to handle, and yeah, it's not gonna hurt you. So if you want something that won't hurt you, no venom, maybe look into these guys. Number 3 on my list of pet bugs that won't hurt you is the millipede, and I have one here. This is my millipede. I kind of just disrupted him. Let's see if you can get a good look. I'm not the biggest millipede keeper, but I do have this one in my collection of bugs, and I do love it. They're so cute. They have a lot of legs, and they're really easy to take care of, and they won't hurt you. Their mouths aren't big enough to really bite you, so sometimes when they walk on you, you can feel their little mandibles kind of scraping, but it's more like a little tickly sensation than anything that would be potentially hurtful. The only other defense mechanism they have is that they do have the ability to, well, some species have the ability to release a fluid which is stinky and can stain your skin a bit. I wouldn't worry about it. I haven't really experienced it. Maybe one time when I bothered it. But yeah, just, I mean, wash your hands if you feel like they got anything funky on you. But other than that, these guys are really awesome. They're like borderline cute versus creepy. I see different responses of some people saying they're so cute, some people saying they're creepy, but either way, I think they're really good pet bugs because, yeah, look at them and they can't hurt you. No venom, nothing scary, just cute, long bug friend. You did very well. I am very pleased with your participation today. He does not want to get off of me, so I'm going to hang on to him while I talk about number 4. So number 4 is one that I'm really hoping I'm going to be able to give you a good view of, because I do have 3 of them in my collection, but they're all kind of hiding in the substrate, which is something that this animal will do. And this is the vinegaroon, or the whip scorpion. I do really love these. They're so fun. I have to give you some footage separately of when they're out and about, because I don't want to dig them up and disturb them. Let me see if anyone will show themselves. So this is one of my vinegaroons. As you can see, they have the little pinchies in the front and these long antennae. Normally they have a whip antennae coming out of the, not antenna, thingy coming out of the tail. They look maybe a little bit like they could hurt you, but they really can't. Their mouths aren't very bitey, and their claws aren't very pinchy. So yeah, they're really good pets. I hold mine very often, and I do have a video up where you can see me handling it and interacting with it more. But yeah, this is the only one that's not burrowed, so yeah, say hello. They look kind of scary. They have the tail thing. They look kind of like a scorpion without a stinger, and instead like a long stick thing coming from the back of the abdomen. Rest assured, their little claws are very small and they can't really pinch you. I mean, maybe they could if they really tried, but I can't even imagine how that would work because they're so little. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. And there's no stinger, no venom, nothing dangerous. The worst thing it can do to you is excrete a liquid from its abdomen, which does smell like vinegar, and if you get it in your eyes, would probably suck. But other than that, that's the worst thing they can do to you, so there's not really much to worry about. It'll probably be all okay. I would not worry. These guys are great. I've handled them a few times and I've never had any issue. Yeah, so I recommend. And the last animal on my list of pet bugs that won't hurt you is the tailless whip scorpion. And these guys are probably the scariest looking bug on my list, but in reality, they are completely harmless. They have little teeny pinchers, which they couldn't really pinch you with. They have no venom, no stinky sprays, nothing at all. Little mouths, there's nothing they can do. There's literally nothing they can do. And yet they're pretty intimidating. So I do want to show you what they look like. They look kind of like a squashed daddy long legs spider. Here is a baby. I hope you can see him. It's this little guy right here. He has those little pinchers and these little legs which he uses to sense his surroundings. But yeah, they look a little bit crazy. And you may have actually seen them in one of the Harry Potter movies where they are portrayed as a really dangerous and scary animal. But in reality, these guys are really defenseless, really harmless. They are, I think they're really cute. I don't know if that's just me, but yes, I love them. They're adorable. And the worst thing they can do is run away really fast. And that's about it. I do have a bigger one. Let me see if I can show you. Well, of course he's hiding. This is his enclosure. He's back here behind his cork bark. I will have to insert some footage because, you know, wouldn't be a day in my life if I wasn't trying to show you an animal that was hiding from me. Participation is optional here, you know. They're bugs and they're gonna do their own thing and I just have to live with it, right? I have to live with it. Here is my large tailless whip scorpion. As you can see, he's pretty big. Yeah, I got him as kind of like a rescue from someone who couldn't take care of him anymore. But yeah, he looks a little bit creepy, but he's not. He's cool. We're friends. The tailless whip scorpion might look a little bit crazy, a little bit creepy, but they will not hurt you. And that's a good thing, right? So if you are interested in getting pet bugs and you're not ready to jump into something with fangs or a stinger that can pinch, bite, venomize you in some way, shape, or form, then you may want to consider one of the bugs on this list as a good pet for you. I really hope you learned something. If you have any questions, let me know. If I seemed really sporadic, it's because I am really drained from work lately, but I'm good. I feel good, but drained. And my hair is doing the thing, and I'm gonna get a haircut. I'm gonna get a haircut, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, please subscribe, please shout it out from the rooftops. Tell everyone, watch Slightly Venomous. And I think that's it.